Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 37 of Direwolf20's Let's Play. Today I want to hopefully get back to this house room that I started messing around with back in episode 35. I want to complete this little system here so that when I walk in here, cool things happen. Maybe make this look a little bit better, both aesthetically and functionally. I want that laser beam to actually send me somewhere, possibly down some twisting, winding paths or something. Gonna try and get some more EE stuff going on, some equivalent exchange gear. I believe if I sneak back into my room right here, you'll be able to see that I've got a ton of EMC just hanging out in my Mark III relay. A lot of cool stuff right there to work with. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. So I'll be back in a few minutes once I'm ready to start playing around in that room. As you can see, the third level Klein star here stores 800,000 EMC, so that's cool. And we've almost got another 800,000 ready. Awesome. Maybe at some point soon we'll have to get that fourth level Klein star. What do you guys think? Probably going to happen. Need to head over to see my apiary real quick. I want to see how my bees are doing. I think I started messing around with these guys. Yeah, see, this unwary queen is still going on. I did discover, FYI to y'all, that now all bee species here, let me sort this chest up and get it nice and neat. All these bee species here, you can see this is an unwary drone. That's just telling you the primary. And this is a hybrid drone, so it's an unwary noble. So it's this is a cultivated diligent, for example. So you can see that's why we're getting that tooltip thing here, and that's why these things aren't stacking as you would expect them to. Got two unwary drones here that don't seem to want to stack. Gonna have to bug my buddy Sengir about that one. But you can see that's pretty much what the deal is with that new tooltip thing going on. Probably gonna just passively work on these bees off camera a little bit until I happen to get another upgrade here. But for now, just keep in mind I'll be doing that off the camera there. Alright, let's go get some another one of those little laser doohickeys ready. What I want to do probably is get out my drill and get ready to start doing some more drilling. Make sure I have some rubies in my inventory, because remember we use a ruby each time we drill. And I'm going to craft another one of those blue laser guys. I believe, what did I use last time? Let's run down here real quick. I'm just going to sneak down and hopefully be able to get by, and there we are. Snuck past it. How's this guy looking? If I drill into this thing, I guess I can't do it with that red alloy wire there. There we go. It's a cyan advanced lens with a power of +3 and a range of +10. Alright, cool. So the +3 power there was pretty ideal for me. So what I'm thinking is I want to shoot off after I get over here, straight into this direction. That's probably what I'm going to want to do. So why don't I run off here? And there's also a test I want to do real quick. Give me a few minutes to prepare for this little test I want to run. I'm going to do this test on camera because I'm not entirely sure how well it's going to work. And I want you guys to see how I test things sometimes. So I'm going to grab an ender pearl here, some dandelion yellow, and I think that'll probably be good. Let's go ahead and open up our lens table. Oh, I need some glass too while I'm at it. Why don't I just grab a handful, half a stack should be good. That works. So I'm going to craft a yellow advanced lens. Now the yellow advanced lens, what this guy does is, and I'll give it a +4 power, sure, why not. The cool thing about the advanced lens is that the laser beam will travel through blocks as if they weren't even there. That's pretty much exactly what the description says. And if I jump down here real quick, hooray! You'll note, for example, that this yellow beam here is great, but if I put a block, it stops it, and then it gets dark back there, right? Now my test is, if I have a yellow beam all the way across the line here, and let's open this guy up real quick, take out my yellow lens with a power of +2 and put in my yellow advanced lens with a power of +4, it's going to make things a little bit brighter, all well and good, and maybe I should just block this thing real quick. See, watch what happens when I put this block here now. Ooh, cool. So my question is, if I run blocks all the way like this, well, first off, it's too short, so that's understandable. But I was hoping that I'd get some lighting bleeding through the blocks, because I really wanted to have light here that you guys couldn't see. But that's alright. I can probably change this up a little bit. I have an idea on changing this anyway. Hey! That was funny. So what I'm going to do in lieu of that, I wasn't sure if that would work or not, so advanced lens, not doing exactly what I was hoping. What I was hoping for, if you guys didn't understand my babbling, was that the advanced lens... I keep getting pushed. I'll fix that in a bit. I was hoping that the advanced lens would still create a light level, even though you couldn't see the beam at all. But unfortunately, that is not the case. So, how about I go replace that guy with another plus 10. There we go. Got through it. Gonna block this off for a moment, and I can drill this guy in safety. So I'll give this guy back his power 2, range 20. Nice and long range. Woot. And then what I'll probably wind up having to do is maybe, I'm thinking I want to have like right here. So what I'm thinking is knock this guy off, as well as the little redstone torch thingy. I don't have any smooth stone on me. What a noob. Okay, so let's try this. If I sneak back here, can I knock this block off? Yeah, I don't think this block has any functional purpose, does it? And if I put a redstone torch here, is that going to be a problem for anybody? No, I guess not. I guess we'll find out if that becomes a problem or not. But then what I can do is place my yellow laser here. Sweet. And then I can place some blocks up here. Because I wasn't liking how I was getting pushed straight up, kinda. So that is cool looking. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so let's give this thing a little test right now. I'm going to go ahead and get pushed right along here and see how I'm not going up anymore. That's kind of what I was aiming for. So let me go back into my house and try this whole process from start to finish, because I want to make sure that putting that red torch down there didn't interfere with anything that I didn't, you know, plan on it interfering with. So I break this beam. Okay, yeah, it did break something. See, that torch is keeping this blue laser on pretty much at all times. So let me get out of here and fix that. No, I think I lied. I think it's okay. I think the reason the blue laser is on is because I never tripped the tripwire last time I went down. Not a big deal. So let's test that again just to make sure everything's working great. Nope, it's still a little bit wonky. Alright, I lied. Alright, looks like I got it working properly now. I just wound up taking off that laser and the yellow beam is staying on all by itself, so that's neat. So now I've got this nice little method of keeping things bright and lit and, you know, getting pushed back here like so. So I like that. I think it's working great. I'm going to go ahead and push myself off in this direction next, and that's going to be a simple matter of covering up the ceiling here, of course, putting this guy like so, and then just right along here. I'm going to go ahead and light this up a little bit for you guys, and maybe even use my mining laser. Pew. Looks like... Hey there, buddy. How's it going? Looks like I've pretty much reached the end of where I want to be for now. So what I'm thinking is probably stop right along here. So let's get some of that dirt back. And I want to go deeper underground next. So my next destination here will probably be straight down. Don't try this at home, kids. Whee! Alright, I think I still had that thing on long range mode, and I didn't intend for it to be. But that was cool and fun. What did I do? Well, I definitely went down really far. I even landed in some lava somehow somewhere, but I don't see any down there, so I don't know what the deal was with that. But probably pretty good. I'm going to get out of this hole using my Swift Wolf's Rending Gale, and I'll be right back when I decide exactly where I want to be. Alright, want to go back down underneath there, and I've just gone ahead and put up a nice little portal for that purpose. So what I'm going to do here is probably go down a certain level deep. I don't know exactly how far I want to go just yet, but I want to go down a decent level. So let's go down to like here. Where am I at now? Like Y56-ish, maybe even deeper. So that looks cool. Probably not terribly bad. So I'll go ahead and put some lighting here and put a bit of flooring back up underneath here just to prevent any unsightly falls. That looks good. So I'm probably going to want to set up another one of those blue and teal laser situations again. A teal laser to push me over to here, at which point I'll be stopped, right like so. Okay, and then, you know, we can go ahead and drop down again. Whoosh. And I'll land down here, and then I'm going to open up this area, and this will be my final destination. So I'll be back in a minute once I've got all the working parts ready to create that. So let's go back home, pop right through here. That ought to be good. And I'm going to craft myself a couple more advanced, well, maybe at least one more cyan. Where's my cyan dye? There we go. I'm going to want this guy to be a +3 laser, I think, again. So let's grab one diamond. Maybe we'll even make it. I don't know if I'll need the range. What do we think? I think the range by default is 10. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm probably going to want it in this wall, so just to be safe, we should give it a +1 range. I think I converted all my glowstone a little ways back here. So let's grab one piece of glowstone. Should be good. And then I can go ahead and craft this guy up. So I'm going to do this guy with the cyan dye, and oh, I better not forget the ender pearl, right? Definitely need one of those to get things going. And cyan advanced dye. Woot. Now, what I'm going to have to do here, I think, is check this problem out. You ready? When I go ahead and place down, well, I can probably just go with like a regular thing in the drill, right? So I've got my drill, and I'm going to drill into the wall here. There goes a ruby. I'm going to place my cyan advanced dye in. Now, what do you think is going to happen is if that dye, or if this thing's always activated? Well, let's turn it on with a redstone torch for now. Boom. Well, first off, I'm going to get pushed through a portal because my portal gun is active. But let's go ahead and close that portal gun and see what happens. And get rid of this torch. Boom. I'm not falling. That's a problem. Not falling is not good. So I need a way to disable this blue beam as soon as I hit this point. So of course I'm going to use a white laser, and that's going to trigger a disable on an RS NOR latch back over there. So I'll be back in a minute once I've got all the components I need for that. So I had 2 RS NOR latches that I didn't use last time, and I'm going to go ahead and request 2 transmitters and maybe just 1 receiver, because I think I did also have 1 receiver from last time that I didn't use. So this will get me what I need, hopefully, for the most part. We can hop back down there now, and unfortunately I don't have a great way of getting back up still, but I'm working on that. Boink, yoink, sweet. I do probably need to do something like this. Right. Where's my swift wolves? Much better. Alright, let me get up there and turn off that laser. That's hard to do on camera. There we go, much better. So now what I can probably do is dig through this wall here and set up a neat little RS NOR latch system behind this yellow or this blue laser. Where'd he go? Did I drop him? Yeah, I think I mined it up. That's part of the problem, I guess, when you're using a block that looks just like stone. Much better. So that is going to be my RS NOR latch target. And I'm dealing with a little bit of a height restriction here, but let's see what we can pull off. I'm going to obviously need an RS NOR latch set up here. That guy can be like this with some red alloy wiring. Probably going to be in my alchemy bag. That's red. Going to need a few more of these pieces. So let's go ahead and craft those guys up. Much better. So I can run this guy right up to here, and that'll turn on when he receives a redstone signal over on this side. So we've got a wireless receiver ready to go. We can go ahead and plop that guy down. We'll make him frequency, I don't know, 22. I think that's the next one in the line of what we were using. Probably. So is that the right side, or is it this one that needs to be 22? I think it might be this one. And I might need a block here. Let me just test this real fast with the old torch. That's right, I'm doing this backwards again, aren't I? I don't know why I can't remember how I'm supposed to do the old RS NOR latch in red power. That looks good. So if I torch this side now, that turns it on, and this side turns it off. Good. So we should have a receiver on one side for turning it on. That can be 20, I don't know, and this guy will be 22, right? So frequency 20 will turn it on. So when I hit the button, that's going to send me into my staircase. It'll turn on that blue laser down there, but it'll also turn this one on at the same time, activating the laser so that as soon as I get down here, I get pushed off in that direction. But then I need a new frequency 22 right here so that when I cross that line, it's all good. So I'll be back in a minute once I'm ready to test this. So I just ran a little test, pushed my button, get shot down here and got shot over here. And then when 22 gets a pulse like this, if I hit the right pulse number, boom, it shuts off these beams. Nice. Okay, cool. I like that, I guess. Not sure why this one got turned off. Oh, right, because 20 turns it off, I think. Ha, yeah, see, and then I got pushed off in that direction. Cool. I'm liking this. And then 22 turns that one off too. So nice, I like it. All right, so now we have to set up one of those little laser detector thingies right here so that 22 is tripped when I cross this line. So I'm probably gonna have to move my little portal. So let's get that going. And grab, I have 2 rubies, and the laser is that, and the sensor is that. Cool, I should be able to remember that for the next 3 seconds. The laser is like this. And the sensor is like this. Luckily this stuff is crafted with things I happen to have in my inventory at the moment. Makes it nice and easy. And then all I need to do is put a laser right here and a sensor right here. And then on the other side of this sensor, I can put the transmitter for frequency 22, right? Sure. Let's give this thing a try, shall we? So let's imagine I just fell down here. Boom, I get shot off in this direction. And if frequency 20 had been pulsed, right here with my wireless remote, I can pulse 20, shot off in this direction, and oh, I need this laser to be on at all times. So I'm still getting held up by whatchamacallit, the blue laser. So let's turn this thing on. Right. Get out of there. I need that NOT gate set up again, don't I? Yeah. So I'll be back in a minute once I have a NOT gate built and ready. Alright, so let's set this thing up. Basically, I want my sensor to be back here. Remember, he's going to emit a redstone signal when he's, you know, working and doing his thing. And then we'll just put a little NOT gate right here. And let's see. So he's getting a redstone signal now, and he's not emitting one. So I'll set this guy to 22, which means that when this laser beam is broken, 22 lights up and turns off that guy. Sweet. So let's shut down this portal real quick and test this whole little system again. Now, if everything's working properly, I'm going to pretend like I hit frequency 20 right here with the redstone pulse. We'll pulse 20. There we go. That light's on. When I break this beam, I get pushed over here, and then I get pushed over there, and then I drop. Haha! How cool was that? I love it. All right, I'll be back. Next step is to bring out my mercurial eye here, and I want to make everything look nice and pretty. So I'm going to target stone, put my Klein star in, and maybe just go with creation mode. And yeah, we'll do 1 level of charge. Is that looking good? Yeah, that's pretty much what I want. Looks good so far. Now I need to turn that guy off, so let's hit our frequency 20 pulse real quick. Where's my little thingamabobber? So if I pulse 20 on this, it should turn off that laser, and I'm going to 22 it to get that one both off. And then I can get things back to the way they want to be. What I want to do next is probably cover up this wall. And I want to change this guy to transmutation mode. Sweet. That looks pretty good, right? So that this thing is all nice and cool looking. Alright, let me just do a little bit more cleanup work here, and I will be right back. And then the next thing I'm going to do here, guys, I just came back upstairs. I want to grab my Swift Wolves, activate flight mode, and just sneak down here and just try and get... I guess I can't do flight mode too well with this blue laser being here, huh? Come on, stop. Curses! Everything's working too perfectly. Alright, I'll be right back. Or maybe the reason I couldn't activate flight mode was simply because I had my Klein star not in my inventory. That'll do it. It was in my mercurial eye. Alrighty then. I'll be right back once I figure out how to get out of here. Yeah, that's right. I just need to pulse frequency 22. No, 20. And then 22. That's why I put this thing here for a moment. Alright, so let's go see about getting out of here. Basically, I want to just clean this stuff up a little bit. I should be able to get up here and do something like this. I do need to get something to fly with. Maybe I should do something a little bit different. You know what I'm going to do? I got an idea. I'll be right back. I'm going to borrow my other Klein star. One to fly with, one to transmute stuff with. Should work rather well, I would think. Just need to give this guy a little bit of juice, which shouldn't be hard considering I've got over 1 million still. And this guy can really only store about 50,000 or so. So he'll be my friend for my mercurial eye for the moment. Just place him in there. And make sure this guy's on transmute mode, right? Good, good. Now I think I came out somewhere around here. Yeah, there we go. And let's see. I want to make this look really nice. So I should probably have a cover. Do I have any of these black cover thingies? I don't, huh? That's alright, I can make a few. Not terribly hard. Always forget that. There we go. So I should be able to do something like this. See, that looks pretty good, right? Then I can cover this guy right here. Should probably get my Swift Wolves ready. And these guys don't need to be covers, I don't think, right? Yeah, that should be alright. So I can just open this guy up. I think they're in my red bag. Yep, I'm a noob. Alright, so I'm just going to cover these walls up, and I'm going to go like with the dark stuff all the way down. I think that would look pretty cool. Definitely cool looking. Straight down here. Until I get to this point. Yep, I'll land on the ground. And do I want this guy to be all dark, or do I want it to be all smooth stone in here? Good question. I don't know, man. That's pretty cool looking. If you angle this right, by the way, you can get this guy to act vertically. Just like that. It takes a little bit of trickery to get going, but you get the hang of it eventually. See, I think that looks really nice. So I'll finish cleaning this up and I'll be back in a minute. And then the final little drop down thing here, I went with white marble. So all dark marble to here and through here. So let's see, we'll try this guy in action. I'm gonna just shoot up here to the top. I'm probably gonna have to pulse frequency 20. So where's my wireless whatchamacallit thingy? There it is. Frequency 20 pulse. So normally I just come right through here, not be flying, and I'll drop down like so. Slow fall to here, and then zoosh, shoot off, forward, forward, and down. That's kind of neat, huh? I like it. And then once I get down here, I haven't decided exactly how I want to light up this fall down path, by the way. I might just leave it as is, or probably should do lasers or something just to make it a little cool. Maybe I'll even do glowstone. Glowstone might be nice. Do I have any glowstone in my inventory by chance? I should. So what I can do, even if I want, grab 4 glowstone here, craft it like this, and put that in my mercurial eye as a target block. 1536 EMC. Fly up here, break this thing off, and maybe I can just transmute. What the heck was that? Oh, you know what? I didn't have it on, yeah. Transmutation mode. Helps, doesn't it? I had it on creation mode, and I was in the middle of a block. There we go. Don't know if I need it on both sides, but that's kind of cool looking. Maybe I should make sure they're evenly spaced. What do you say? So from here we go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. And 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. That should be cool. Alright, so we'll just retarget this guy as one of these. Nice. Alright, I like the looks of that. And we'll get this guy out of there too. Whoosh. Glowstone straight down. I'm liking this design better and better. So that yellow laser is neat, but do I need one here? I don't think so. I'm only here for a moment. And I should probably do something here. Make this guy white. Beautiful. Now what's going to be in this nifty little room that I'm going to carve out in a moment? Well, first off, I need to get my red bag here. I'm going to open her up and... No, yellow bag I think is where it's at. Yeah, there we go. Get this out of here. Put my destruction catalyst in. I've got such a mess of my inventory. I should clean it up pretty soon. But I'm going to start just clearing out a little bit of a path in here. I'm probably going to want some kind of neat mechanism for opening a door here. I haven't exactly decided what I want to do. Let's grab my dark matter pickaxe. Where you at? I think I put them in my green bag with my other tools. I'm going to change this guy to 3 tall shot mode just to help me get through and create a nice little tunnel. And let's go with long shot. That looks pretty good. So what am I going to wind up doing here? Good question. Should I spoil it for you guys? Well, this is going to be a room. It's going to be underground, way deep underground, just in case there's any problems in this room. That's right. This room is going to just help to prevent any, I don't know, let's say explosions from possibly occurring. Explosions that would be very large and devastating to the landscape in the event there are any explosions. Hopefully it's deep enough underground to help mitigate it. So I'm way down right now at Y49, and if I were to go back home, which I have to do anyway because my inventory is like ridiculous. way here, I'm all the way over at Y71. So I'm a good distance away, hopefully, from any problems that might occur, let's say. So I feel like this is a pretty good wrapping up point for episode 37. Stay tuned for next time when I start building something down in that nifty little chamber that I created. Plus, who knows what else. I might want to get to some equivalent exchange stuff pretty darn soon. It's about time for me to build some neat stuff, but I'm going to wait till next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Take it easy.